Breathtaking scenery and sounds, colorful cultures, and tranquil natural areas are all on offer in vast continent of Asia. Even for Westerners, each country on this huge continent of Asia provides adventure, breathtaking vistas, and unique experiences. Asia is a fantastic place to live. Living in Asia is more affordable than living in Western nations. Some Asian nations are safe and peaceful places to reside, with a low crime rate and an excellent index of human security. The governments of these countries have followed the correct policies that allow individuals in these countries to start and grow a business, live an active lifestyle, and reap the benefits of citizenship, heritage, and cultural influence. Let us get started. Before we begin, please make sure you do not forget to like this video and subscribe to watch time, and you will keep us motivated to provide new videos to you. Here are the top 10 best countries to live in Asia. Number 10. India. India is one of the top destinations for working in Asia because of its booming economy and emphasis on technology, science, and research. Due to its educated English-speaking workforce, India has become an important center of information technology services and software workers. India is one of the cheapest places to live in the world, and even the highest quality educational institutions in India are very inexpensive when compared with other countries. The majority of Indian cities provide expatriates a decent standard of living at a low cost, and the majority of expatriates lead quite affluent lives. India is one of the greatest nations on earth right now to invest in. India has maintained a stable political and macroeconomic environment, improved the tax system, and combated corruption with demonetization. These policies have boosted GDP performance of India above that of most other emerging markets while lowering inflation and unemployment. Number 9. South Korea. Korea, a well-developed country such as South Korea, is an appealing option. It is a place where nature and technology collide. South Korea is home to one of the major manufacturers in the world of high-tech goods like mobile phones, televisions, and computers. In South Korea, education and IT infrastructure were considered quite favorably. South Korea is a global economy open nation with a well-educated workforce, entrepreneurial spirit, innovative capacity, easy access to capital, skilled labor force, technological expertise, transparent business practices, and well-developed infrastructure. Number 8. Philippines. The Philippines is a huge English-speaking country, home to over 7,000 islands. The land varies from beautiful beaches and lush rainforests to active volcanoes and towering mountains. The Philippines is one of the most desirable places to retire in the world. You may live comfortably on $700 to $1,200 per month, including rent, utilities, food, healthcare, and taxes. While looking for a place to stay during your expat life in the Philippines, you can count on recommendations from friends and coworkers. The Filipino are nice, kind people who live in an ideal location with a beautiful climate and breathtaking scenery. Number 7. Thailand. Thailand is a fascinating destination with an interesting history and rich culture. It has excellent cuisine and numerous cultural attractions, as well as being open for business. The rapid growth of Thailand in recent decades has been aided by its tourism industry. Although the cost of living in Thailand is lower than in many other Asian nations, it is still quite affordable. You may live comfortably for around $1,000 each month. Furthermore, Thailand boasts an excellent healthcare system. Those looking for tranquility and peace would enjoy living in the Thai countryside, as there are few activities to do there. In general, Thailand has a tropical climate, no harsh winters here, which makes it ideal for swimming and sunshine lovers. Number 6. Indonesia. Indonesia is one of the finest countries of Asia to reside in because of its low cost of living and high quality of life. This country is one of the most rapidly developing economies of Southeast Asia. As a result of its economy and business, Indonesia has a flourishing expatriate community that offers a lot to newcomers. The country has a robust political setup, low manufacturing expenses, corruption, a favorable tax regime, and open government practices. Indonesia, a country of over 270 million people in Southeast Asia, is home to dramatic volcanoes, lovely rice terraces, and some of the best diving of the world. Climb volcanoes, trek through forests, or explore coral reefs are just a few activities you can do while visiting Indonesia. In recent years, Indonesians have caught up with other Asian nations and surpassed Filipinos in per capita income owing to a business-friendly climate, declining corruption, and debt levels. Number 5. Vietnam. Vietnam is becoming increasingly appealing to expatriates as a desirable place to live and work. Expats love beautiful weather of Vietnam, energetic culture, and growing infrastructure. Living in Vietnam is inexpensive, and expatriates may live quite comfortably on a modest budget. In the largest cities of the country, teaching English includes sectors such as business, finance, engineering, construction, and farming. Vietnam is different, distinctive, dynamic, and unique from all other Asian countries. This has fueled robust growth rates of Vietnam. Equity markets of Vietnam are also among top performers of Asia. Number 4. Malaysia. Malaysia is a multi-religious country with Islam as its dominant religion. This nation has drawn people and immigrants to its distinctiveness and economic stability over the years. Employment is plentiful and living in Malaysia is quite inexpensive. Expats that have moved to this country generally like the cost of living and find settling in easy. It is also one of the most popular retirement destinations of Southeast Asia, with several natural wonders available for visitors to explore during their stay. Malaysia also has beautiful weather, energetic culture, and growing infrastructure. Like Vietnam, living in Malaysia is relatively inexpensive, and expatriates may live comfortably on a modest budget. Number 3. Japan. Japan is an island country in East Asia. It is bordered on the west by the Sea of Japan, extends from the Sea of Okhotsk in the north to Taiwan in the south, and lies near both China and Korea. The country has a long history and traditions of beautiful gardens, sculptures, poetry, tea ceremonies, calligraphy, and flower arrangement. Japan is home to over a dozen UNESCO World Heritage Sites and is the birthplace of sushi, one of the most renowned culinary exports of the country. Japan has more volcanoes than any other nation on Earth. All structures have emergency preparedness plans for every type of quake. People are protected from any sort of harm by homes constructed of timber. This country has a high level of education, a cutting-edge industry, and plenty of job prospects. There are several English teaching schools as well as work abroad possibilities in Japan. In this country, there is a higher employment rate, making it one of the greatest countries to live in on the planet. Furthermore, crime is quite rare here. By second grade in elementary school, children walk to school alone. Number 2. Singapore. Singapore is a cultural, modern, prestigious, trendy, open for business, and fantastic place for expatriate families, with clean streets, clean air, a public transportation system, and safety in the city-state. Singapore is culturally very significant in terms of entertainment, fashion, happiness, and prosperity. Education system of Singapore was rated as superior by over 60% of respondents. Although Singapore has one of the highest GDP in Asia, most expats said they were satisfied with their employment. The typical Singaporean salary is $160,000 per year, but living costs may be high. Well-developed infrastructure and contemporary facilities of Singapore provide expatriates a luxury standard of living. However, owing to its high cost of living, it is one of the most expensive cities in the world. Many expatriates claim that they have more disposable cash than they had previously back home. Despite the high cost of living, expat communities of Singapore are generally found in districts, such as Tiong Bahru, which is known locally as Brooklyn of Singapore because of its artistic side, and Holland Village, a well-connected district with houses that may seem unusual in a country where 80% of people live in high-rise government flats. Number 1. China. Number 1 in our list is China. China is one of the most dynamic and exciting nations on Earth. It is a multi-ethnic society with hundreds of distinct ethnic minorities dwelling in numerous regions throughout China, including an ancient civilization and a high-tech urban sprawl. In Asia, China is one of the most fascinating and inexpensive places to work. Entrepreneurship is paving the way for China to leap from imitation to innovation, allowing its development to be more sustainable. The food is diverse and delectable, with prices that are fair. You can teach English in various parts of the country or in Shanghai and bustling commercial districts of Hong Kong. Chinese people are also nice and helpful. There are a number of tourist destinations in China, including the world-famous Great Wall of China. Living in China, especially for women, may be a lot safer than living in cities like London or New York. For foreign visitors, street harassment and catcalls are unusual and streets are well lit at night. Petty crime rates of foreigners appear to be exceptionally low. You also would not have trouble getting employment. There is a plethora of job choices in China for visitors from other countries. Due to their English language abilities, foreigners are highly desired in China, and as a consequence, they are rather rare within the Chinese community when compared to the rest of the population. We really hope you got some value out of this video. Make sure to subscribe to watch time and click on the bell icon for more video.